The lawmakers, led by Bufumbira County East Member of Parliament James Nsababuturo, they intend to reintroduce a bill prohibiting genetically modified organisms, claiming that they pose health and environmental risks. Nsababuturo criticized some of the Ugandan scientists who are aware of the risks posed by genetically modified organisms, but have chosen to ignore in favor of their own agendas. They made these remarks during a press conference at the Parliament of Uganda.
We have local scientists, local leaders who claim that GMOs is a fantastic idea that will save Africans. They know the truth, but because they are being paid, they are prepared to sacrifice Africans for the sake of whatever they are given. And that is a very, very dangerous internal situation we are facing as Africans.
We also want to put it clear that 97% of the genetically modified organisms are crops that generate novel toxins, or they have a process that they call biochemical accumulation. They accumulate the pesticides that are spread on them. And once these crops release these items, they are bound to pollute air, they are bound to pollute water.
The worldwide access to better information on genetically modified organisms is based on the Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety, which was ratified by the European Union in 2002. The protocol is designed to protect biological diversity and, in turn, human health through advanced informed agreement. According to Honorable Kyle Christine, the woman member of parliament in Chiboga district, there is a need for Uganda to adhere to these protocols, adding that this bill will prohibit importation, cultivation and consumption of GMOs in the country.
In the bill, we intend to prohibit the transfer, the application, the leasing, the importation, the cultivation, the consumption, and also the utilization of the genetically modified organisms. You will wonder that now I am well known for being a climate change activist and a natural resources activist. What am I doing here? In 2000, Uganda became a party to the Cartagena Protocol, which compels us to safeguard our biological diversity.
But particularly, we need to protect the food systems. The food systems, we need to protect it as much as possible. And you cannot protect the food systems if you still also allow the same material at the GMO to come to the country through other avenues. So, in a nutshell, what am I saying? Anything that promotes GMO in Uganda, we are saying no to it. That's why GMO has to be prohibited.
The Ugandan President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni declined to sign a controversial genetic engineering regulatory bill into a law citing safety and security concerns. Museveni sent the bill back to the parliament with the new proposed amendments and asked the lawmakers to take a closer look at some other issues.
The bill failed at that time was that demands he was making for those who were behind that GMO bill then were not able to meet those demands because their masters were not accepting, for example, the issue of liability. As we know, if you grow GMO crops here and the other one grows non-GMO, clearly the non-GMO crops will turn into GMO crops eventually because of cross-pollination, those of you who know what it means.
A GMO or genetically modified organism is a plant, animal, microorganism or other organism whose genetic makeup has been modified in a laboratory using genetic engineering or transgenic technology. Critics of biotechnology say it is a selfish technology which goes against the social norms of African farmers who for generations have depended on shared seed, yet this technology is capable of wiping out indigenous seeds. Bedson Mumbere, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.